Hello, I hope you're well. Apologies for not having been on YouTube for a while. Again, life got in the way, but I'm settling down again and feeling a lot better. I was fitting constantly with my FND, so everything was an effort, shall we say, and I was still trying to settle in here in the new town, the new place. But hopefully things will be a lot better now and I can be on more regularly and get some more healing done, which I've been asked to do a bit more of, and talk to you as well, communicate what I've been saying recently as well. So if you're new to here, please like, share, subscribe, and join the wackiness on here with my sane spirits and my men in black spirits that I say that walk around in suits in black. If you're new to here, expect me to be talking to the people around me because I physically say spirits. So yeah, it's quite a show. We always have uninvited guests turn up as well. So anyway, so yes, I'm back and a bit more relaxed today. But I want to talk about something that can happen if you are overwhelming yourself with work, with anything else, and it's getting in the way of what you're supposed to be really doing here. Which sometimes you just, like me, I have so many things I want to do and I feel compelled to do that I don't know which one is the true purpose. I believe it's talking to you. I believe it's healing. I also believe it's teaching people to speak a foreign language, which I did not so long ago, learning courses about that. But I don't know, because Spirit keep pulling me out of the zone with all these different things that I'm doing, and not giving me a very straightforward clue as to what I'm supposed to be doing. But hey-ho, I'm here back talking to you, and I pulled a card before about this and it said, yeah, healer. So anyway, so I'd been doing these courses. It actually made me ill doing a lot of these things. I've been fitting, but I want to be completely independent of having to rely on my ex-husband because I've been ill and stuff like that. I can't do a full-time employment. So I have been really pushing it. I thought, new start, new place. Let's go on with it. New job, because they stop me writing most of the time. So I really put my head down into that, took the fits, took all the extra pain it was causing me, thoroughly enjoyed the course. Then on top of that, decided I wanted to learn some languages as well. Been doing that. I was doing up to 13 languages at one point because it was keeping me, it was delaying the fits in the evening, because the fits come on more in the evening. They do come on through the day, but they're really bad at night, and it just subsided, thankfully. But I was doing a lot of computer work, like excessive, because I was on Duolingo and I was reading books on these languages, and I couldn't just decide on one. No, I had to, oh, let's try this one, let's try that one. So I was doing that. It will help me when I teach. So all of a sudden, I'm sorry, I've just heard a tap. All of a sudden, I had difficulty seeing the screen. And, well, a couple of things happened, actually. I need to go back last week, and this is what will happen. And this is another warning, careful of your manifesting. One of the last videos I did about manifesting, I wasn't really sure about it. I was in such a very low negative place, and that's another reason I kept off here. But I've since realised that you can manifest all sorts of things, and they're not always good. So I had got frustrated with my writing, which I've mentioned this numerous times. I've tried to write. I'm not successful anymore. It just doesn't work, but I keep going back to it because I like it. And every time I do, I end up in trouble. So this is what's going to happen. But I got to one point where I'd done a lot of erotic romance writing, and I thought, I just want to write for children now. And this was ages ago. I thought, oh, just wipe the board clean and get rid of all those books. Well, I discovered over a week ago that my books had been taken off by my publisher off Amazon. So I have about 200 books on Amazon. Yep, a lot of books, okay? And they take them off, didn't tell me anything, couldn't get in touch with them, blocked me, hadn't paid me royalties for 3 months, all sorts of things. They have since paid the royalties. They still won't communicate with me. It's just crazy. So I'm actually getting legal advice about that. So I have no idea what's been going on. Nobody will talk to me. So that's been very frustrating, and that sort of tipped everything up. I did my continued with my course, everything, and I could feel myself getting more and more down. And all of a sudden, I couldn't say the screen properly. It was like all the words on the page were swimming, moving up and down, everything. I still can't quite say it properly. And apparently, optician told me I was fine. There was nothing wrong with my eyes, and I may have ocular migraine, or eye strain. It's really strong eye strain. And I haven't been able to. Going on the computer has been it's not just the computer. It stopped my normal vision. Just every day, doing stuff or whatever. That was quite bendy at first. That settled right down. Spirit told me that how many days it would take to settle down, and that has. It's still on the screen, but it's a heck of a lot better, and it's calming down. I even had a pharmacist tell me to take some anti-inflammatories to help it. It's just stopped me dead. So I've had to reevaluate everything again. And I just keep thinking, why am I not just sitting in a chair talking about all of my experiences and hoping that it inspires and helps somebody? And healing, and is that what I'm meant to be doing? It's this sudden feel. If you get that sudden feel of, oh yes, it's like that's so much easier. It takes a lot of energy, but it's so much easier than tapping on a keyboard all the time, trying to still impress people out there that I can be a businesswoman, I can do this, I can do that, and I can fend for myself. It doesn't matter that this is going wrong with me or whatever. It's really floored me. So just a warning, if you're overworking out there, and it's true what they say, lots and lots of hard work doesn't always get you to where you want. If I had something for all the work I've been putting in, I would be a billionaire by now. And it's not that way. I work damn hard. I work every day, really hard, and trying to do the best, trying to be this, that, and the other. But if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, then you're not going to get anywhere. It's as simple as that. So if you're stuck, I advise asking your guides, angels, to help you, and to actually sit down and meditate and find out what you really want to do. It may be a few things, and you may find a way to do them together. I still want to teach English as foreign language. I even did an advanced business. I have to teach business English. Yeah. So, excuse my stomach, I'm hungry, I haven't eaten properly yet. So all I'm telling you about is careful. And if you know you're just pushing to please somebody else, or to please society, or placate people with money. Not a visitor. Okay. and do that kind of thing, then it's not going to work, and they will bring you back and you will be stopped. I had a friend who was a medium. She told me she was working as a lecturer at college, and she wasn't meant to be doing that. She was meant to be doing spiritual work, and they kept giving her really bad headaches. And it wasn't until she stopped doing that and doing her spiritual work did the headaches stop. So it's very strange. I mean, I was thinking about doing a PhD as well, and I think maybe, yeah, they're telling me, yeah, that is on the cards for me. So whatever it is that you have been feeling pulled to do, then go for it. Find a way around any monetary problems, or lots of good advice about that on the internet, actually. You know, within reason, find ways, get support from your family, discuss everything with them, and find a way out to go and do what you should be doing. Because otherwise you'll get the point that I did, where I'm slipped into victim mentality. So, you know, why is the universe doing this to me? Real hatred and anger, quite frankly, in the universe. I'm doing all this. Why aren't you? Why aren't you? Instead, I get all these fantastic images and these visions of what's going on in the world at the moment. I don't quite know what to do with them, apart from telling you. Yeah, it's a lot about the war in Ukraine. It's about all sorts of things. They asked me to do crazy healing stuff that I can't even talk to you about right now because I'm still not sure. But they asked me to send energy to various places to help out. And I see all these people, these angels, these beings, these interdimensional beings. I see all these vortices. I see me walking through vortices to other times, other worlds. It is amazing. And I hear all these people sitting on the adverts for the Gaia channel, and you can talk to beings who live outside time if you go to these sacred places on the earth, everything. I refrain from swearing. Rubbish. You can just talk to them. Call that, well, I do. And if I can, I'm pretty sure that, people who are watching this are clearly empaths, starseeds, whatever. Ask them to come forward. Ask your guides if you can talk to these people, or, chances are you may be talking to people like that already. I have a lot of strange things go on, and people who come in to talk to me. So, yeah, if you're feeling in a stagnant place with career, with anything, then have a rethink. Ask them for advice, because if you don't, they'll just give it to you anyway. And we'll push it and shove it until you, pay attention. So, and it's not always pleasant. So I'm going to sign off here. I hope that helps you, and I shall speak to you later. My son's just coming back. Okay, take care. Bye. Hello again. Okay, that wasn't my son. That was me to check the meter here. So I thought I could have a few more minutes with you. So I've just come back. Right. Okay. Yeah, basically. So what I was saying, but have a rethink, and find a way to do what you're supposed to be doing. Chances are you'll know anyway. Yeah. But it's very, very frustrating. We have some visitors in here, not just outside. Walking back up the steps, closing the gate. Hope he didn't bring any people with him. Anyway, so yes, but the things that I've been seeing are quite weird. I just had a meditation here before when I was asking for, well, show me what I'm supposed to be doing. And All right, okay, I can tell you. I still keep saying, I don't know if you've watched one of my previous videos where I said about these visions about the Ukraine war and about the danger that the world was in at the minute, which is quite obvious anyway, but I keep seeing a submarine that's being chased in the North Sea. And all they keep shoving at me is a submarine. Lots of warships. Whatever is going to happen, it's all going to happen in the sea. And I keep getting that. Everything's the same. The other thing that they recently showed me is I used to dream about this kind of thing and see them sometimes in my meditations, but usually in my dreams. But two giant waves, we're talking tsunamis, and we're talking the biggest I've ever seen. Well, I've never seen a tsunami, but it's sort of like I don't know if you remember that movie. Some of you will. You're the right age. Krakatoa, with a big wall of water from the volcano come up. Well, it's like that. But I often get two of them. But this one, and it keeps coming up, but it never hits. Doesn't hit. Quite often, it will turn and create a tunnel, and I can walk through that tunnel. It is the oddest thing, but I've seen even spacecraft coming up from the sea. Don't ask me what's going on. This is just what they show me. Lots of different things. I keep seeing the planes that are mentioned in that other video that are being ditched in the water, or and they're from all the last time I saw them. I'm seeing them a little bit again at the moment, but last time I really saw them, they were from all different time zones. And I see an angel of death standing up in the water. It's very bizarre. I also still see showing me now something with San Francisco Bridge. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's an earthquake or what. I'm just sharing this with you. It's not to scare anyone or anything, because, you know, it's not. I just have to tell somebody. So, because these visions are so strong all the time. That one's faded into the distance a bit, but it's more the water. I keep seeing this black tower, shiny black tower that stretches all the way from the water up into the sky, and then me sitting in inflatables around it with my Men in Black guides, the interdimensional beings, as if we're waiting for something. The people I talk to in these dreams are, and one I've connected with, I don't know if you heard that. Say all times. And he's walked in. He's walked in the room. Military. Okay, he's sitting right next to me. He's very high up, and he always presents himself as military, top brass military. And this is an admiral, American, like admiral. And he's around me. He's also a very strong angel. I'm talking seraphim. I've got that correct. He's around me. He's coordinating whatever it is I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, right. So yeah, that's going on. And another guy who's Navy as well, but he wears a different uniform. English. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I see them on the ship. I also see them as Men in Black sometimes as well, but they're very strong around me, and I don't know what all this is. It's so, I do see this nuclear, well, I haven't for a while, but the nuclear threat is real. They've been telling me this for ages. They also told me that Russia was going to invade the Ukraine way before it happened as well. So it made me watch the news last night as well. And they said there's some more news coming in about world events, which I haven't heard yet. I know that bridge has been that bridge has been blown in Crimea, but it's not that, it's something else. So I don't know, but they've been warning me about Putin for years, way before this happened. They kept telling me that he has a circle of men in black who are whispering. He has two people whispering in either ear, telling him what to do from a dimension or whatever. They call them the Dark Army. That's the name they've given. I don't know why. It, you know, sounds a bit theatrical, but that's what they call them. It's probably a simple way of saying they're not very nice. Anyway, and they are coordinating what's going on. So I know they're there. It's really strange, and which might explain some of the crazy protection I have. I don't. Hey, I'm as whacked out by this as you are. Okay, I have to keep checking if I'm all right half the time, because some of the things they show me are so strong. Yeah, and they've been telling me he's a very dangerous man. They put him behind lots of things because of these people. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, but they keep showing me the submarine, and whatever it is going to stop and sea, because it's all about the sea. Everything I see is water, which can be emotions as well, which I have had a lot of overwhelming emotions, but this is about world events. Yeah, and watch yourself as an empath out there, because I've been picking up a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, and it's just piled on top of my own and made things a lot worse. So you know, take it easy and protect yourself, shield. So, but I had a very strange vision just before, where I kept seeing the plane again, but I was able to fly it, but I was controlling it like this. It was quite odd, I have to say, but very I don't know why I say all these planes, but very uplifting. So whether they were trying to uplift me, I don't know, but or they were trying to trying to give me some semblance of control, because I feel out of control. I feel the world is out of control, which we all do, and everything's out of control. But it's a shift. It's things that are coming. But there are people here interfering when there shouldn't be. Okay, that was quite strong. So if you're a starseed, you've got to start doing your job, because the world needs us. So I'm just going to give up trying to be something, you know, my narcissistic mother would have approved of, and the world would approve of, and actually do what I'm supposed to do, and that's to talk to you. Yeah, healing, definitely do that at some point, as soon as my eyes get a bit more straight and I get a bit more level-headed. And I'm going to start, funny enough, this town needs a few more healers, and I can't find one. They moved out the town and all sorts. So and they've been doing very well. So I'm going to set up here, I think, and do some stuff. But I will also be teaching English as a foreign language in some shape or fashion, which I've set up a YouTube channel for that too, which I'll leave the link in if you know anybody who needs to know English more for academic reasons, business, just for fun, anything. I'll put the link in and you can go to that channel and I'll help you out. But yeah, so yes, I will be sorting everything out. And the reason why I haven't done a lot of it is because I haven't felt very confident in it. I'm telling you and thinking, you know, what they're going to think of me, kind of thing. So I've been a bit nervous about doing this, but it looks like I don't have a choice. I have to get the confidence. And I enjoy, you know, doing these videos. Really, it's I have to put myself out there and talk about what I've been saying, because it's amazing. And there are different people out there, different races, different beings from other planets, from who want to help, because we are really going through it on the earth. We've got to keep the hope up. Okay? So, yeah. Take care of yourselves. I will see you again very soon, hopefully with some healing. Halloween's coming up. Is it Samhain? Samhain, is that how they say? I can't remember how to say it. So that's going to be interesting, and yeah, we'll get some healing going. And eventually, yes, you will be able to have a Zoom call with me, or, you know, private healing, whatever. And we'll get it going. And this time we'll get it going properly. All right, so take care of yourselves and remember to shield and protect. We'll also do some tarot readings as well. I fancy doing that, but I found it very draining to do all of the zodiacs. So I'm just going to do a collective tarot reading, or pick a card tarot reading, something like that, because I find that draining. I'm more of a healer. I want to heal. So through words, I suppose, and through everything else. Okay, I shall leave it there. Take care of yourselves. If you haven't already, please like, share and subscribe. And I shall see you next time. Yeah? Take care. And don't get nervous or afraid. Do your job, Starseeds. Okay, take care. Bye.